Quest number 23. Scorpion Catcher. Added in March of 2002 when the same release as Fletching came into the game. We get to help Thormac here in retrieving his lost scorpions who have wandered off. Very far, actually. We basically have to go and find out where they are, and then once we find out where they are, then we get to have a fun adventure of finding the scorpions and returning them to the little cage. So that Daddy Thormac can take care of them, because they ran away. Yes, hello there. Let's pick you up. That's 2 scorpions. And we pick up... Hey, come here. Scorpion number 3. And here we go. Have your scorpions. Easy peasy. Alright. Quest number 24, released on April 9th of 2002, is Family Crest. We go talk to our buddy Demetrius here, who's sitting in, well, outside of, but living in what could be best described as low-income housing, to find out why a clearly rich guy is living in low-income housing. Besides recession. Basically, the takeaway of this is he had a family crest that proved who he was. That crest got broken into 3 pieces, and each of his 3 sons have some menial, pointless, goddamn task to do to get a part of the crest. First up is Caleb, who is lurking outside of Gertrude's house, which is slightly suspicious, but he's pretty easygoing. He basically just wants a bunch of fish in exchange for his crest piece. The other brothers are not as easy. Avon here pretty much wants us to go find perfect gold and then make him 2 fancy pieces of jewelry to give a wee bonny lass. In which we go, brave hellhounds, find the gold, do that, make a ring, make a necklace, and then give it back to him for a piece of a crest. Brother number 3 is Jonathan, who has anti-poison shoved down his throat and then reveals that he lost the crest to a demon, which we then must go slay in a very specific way. But once that's done and we get horribly poisoned, we get crest and bones from a demon, even though demons drop ashes. It's probably fine. It's not some weird bone-dropping demon. But yeah, we put it all together, and then we just give it back. Quest complete. Who's ready to crime? 25th quest, released on April 30th alongside Thieving, is Tribal Totem. And now begins the more proper tradition of a skill comes out and then you have a quest that comes out immediately that also needs that skill, so you have to use the skill to get your quest points back. Anyway, that wasn't a thing back then, but regardless, so we basically go and get to steal a tribal totem back from, well, a guy who stole it from the rightful owners. So, we need to go find the dude's house. Well, guess what? That's his house. Over there. You know, the big one. But, we don't want to talk. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go and commit some mail fraud. We're gonna steal an address label, and we're just gonna quietly make them deliver it. Now imagine if you could get UPS to do that. You know, just yell at them and get them to deliver your package faster. It's like, oh, I'm a global supply chain, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, we're gonna go talk to Wizard Crumpty here. He's a inventor, and we're just gonna let him randomly teleport us. This guy's slightly reckless, but whatever, it's fine. Oh look. And we're in. Investigate. And then we go up. And we find the travel totem. Huzzah! Ta-da! And that's the quest. We officially did a crime. Next up, we have fishing contest in the wonderful grand scheme of fun times. We want to go through a pass so we don't have to go up a mountain anymore, because going up a mountain is slightly annoying. But we make friends in the classic way of RPGs, where we say, hey, let's be friends. And they say, hey, go do this task for us. If you do this task, we'll be friends. But essentially what we're going to do is we're going to rig this contest in our favor, because, you know, actually being a good fisherman is for, you know, dorks, schlubs. We're gonna cheat. Because we're the hero. We're gonna go talk to an old guy about the fishing competition and how he won. And Grandpa Jack, being a baller, basically just tells us how to do the quest. We're gonna pick up some blueberries as well for later, so we don't have worms. I never remember how many you need of the worms. I never remember how many dwellberries. But regardless, those are for later. We're gonna stick some garlic in a pipe to gently discourage a shady gentleman from fishing at that location. And then we're just gonna fish. And yeah, we just immediately win. Ta-da! And we get the best reward. Another lodestone. And one on this side of White Wolf Mountain, so I don't have to stop spending GP or runes to get over here all the time. Is the best. Number 27. Released on the same day as Fishing Contest on May 28th in 2002, we have The Monk's Friend, which we basically help a bunch of monks because we feel like it. So yeah, we have to go get a children's blanket. So this is probably the first instance of phasing. So you sort of see here we have the ladder. Step outside, ladder disappears. But we can go down here. Just kind of casually walk in. And take the blanket, because why? Why would you steal a children's blanket? So that entrance only appears if you meet in certain condition, and this ends up being used in a lot of other places as well. Most notably, a Ring of Visibility has a similar effect occurring where entire entities are hidden from you, unless you have it on. So we give back the blanket, and we basically just assist in finding a boozed out monk and just sort of making sure that everything's okay. Oh look, he's right over here. Give him some water, help the monk some more, and then he fixes the cart, supposedly, and brings it from there to there. Did I mention RuneScape has a really terrible world scaling? Probably should do something about that. Yeah. We get to party. And yes, I'm keeping the entire party in. Why would I cut party? It's a party. Coming in for quest number 28 is Temple of Ikov. This is the second Majorat quest, technically. The game counts. It kind of counts all of the Maserati quests in a slightly more big situation. So in the listing it says it's the sixth one, but it's the second one that was released if you count Shield of Arov being a Majorat quest, although when Shield of Arov came out, it wasn't a Majorat quest, it was just they get a shield. But yeah, so we basically talked to this shady ass guy. This shady ass guy says, hey, well, you should get the staff for me. It's in this temple that's over here. So we basically just have to do a bunch of trials to take the staff. He seems legit. No. Quietly ignore the archaeological dig site. Okay, so basically, boots of lightness, we need to be negative weight to cross the bridge. Doing this, we can go in here, we can get the lever. Bracket. Pull the lever. Now we should be able to go through this door, which means that we should then go pick up the annoying bullshit part of the quest. The annoying bullshit part of the quest is you have to go get ice arrows in these chests, but which ones, how many are in what is random. So yeah, basically the bullshit is that there's ice arrows in one of these chests. It gives you somewhere between, I believe, 2 to 6 of them, and then which chest it's in moves when you loot it. And you want like, probably, that's probably good enough. So we just kind of kill this guy. He's weak to ice arrows. And then we can just kind of walk through the door. After that, we have to get over this lava river, which is rather straightforward. This witch just wants 20 limpert roots and then she'll teleport us across. So we're gonna meet these guys, which they're actually the guardians of the Staff of Armadillo, in which we're just gonna betray our employer because he's kind of a dick. And we're gonna shoot him in the face. We're gonna shoot him in the face. 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 Gonna shoot him in the face because he's a dick. Fuck that guy. And ta-da! Temple of Ikov. Guess what time it is? It's time for another quest. In this particular case, the clock tower. It's a nice little puzzle quest. We basically have to go get 4 cogs and put them back in place. How did this situation happen? Who knows? But it did. For this cog, we put some rat poison in the tray. The rats eat the poison, and then in their dying panic slam their little rat heads against the door hard enough that it gets unstuck. I don't have anything for this logic. It doesn't make any sense. And then we get a cog. Trial and error. Oh look, if it. Cog number 2 is just guarded by some ogres, so we don't really care. Cog number 2. Cog number 3 is in the fire, but we have ice gloves, so we just go pick it up. Okay, so basically the ladder we have to go down is all the way over here. Figure out where that is. All the way along it to get to that room. And we go to the last spot. There. And we're done. Ta-da! And we get 500 coins. Quest number 30, released on July 23rd of 2002. Along with Tree Gnome Village and Fight Arena, we have the Holy Grail. Which is a lovely quest, primarily because it gives you a ton of prayer XP as a reward, which is always nice. So we talked to Merlin. Merlin is, unlike the rest of the knights previously, actually helpful and tells us to go talk to Sir Galahad, who lives over there. This advice leads us to Entrana, which we are then directed to talk to this lady, who basically tells us everything that we need to do, which is we need to get special whistles that are in a place, but we can't see the place unless we have something from the Fisher King's dimension? World? Plane? I'm not really sure. But regardless, we have to go and get something from there, which, well, our buddy Galahad has. And now we have magic whistles. And we take both of them. Now, we have to now go to where the 6 heads cross their gaze, which... So, all around the place, there's these weird heads. There's one in Catherby, there's one in Ramja, they're all over the place. Well, there's 6 of them. And basically, they're all pointing at a specific spot, and that specific spot is where the realm crossing is, so we have to go and find that. Or we would if, I haven't done this quest before and remember where. And toot toot. And we end up in this shithole of a place. And we beat this guy up. The old school version of Black Knight Titan is considerably more dangerous and difficult. RS3's version is kind of a chomper. I got no armor on, no food, don't need it, it's fine. You just have to kill him with Excalibur. And that's it. Yeah. We gotta go find this guy's kid. We go ask the big boss where Percival is. And we save Percival. And we return to a much nicer looking place, actually. Actually pretty nice looking. I wonder what happened. We got little sheepies. We got, growing crops. Not gray and dour and terrible looking. There's a proper door on the castle. I wonder what happened. Oh. We now have King Percival. We have obtained the Grail. And we shall give it to King Arthur. And we did the thing! The second of the quests released on July 23rd of 2002 is Tree Gnome Village, which we get to help these guys in fending off invaders. So we basically have to go and retrieve some orbs, because our king foolishly brought them onto a battlefield. Fix the siege engine by cutting down trees that are right here. Unfortunately, this poor gnome has suffered from rather severe mental stress. We know what the height is. Yeah. We straight up get 2 of the 3 coordinates, and we have to figure out the 3rd one from our poor buddy who needs serious counseling over there. Ooh. Just kind of take the orb. Don't care. You're fine. And then we go and return the orb. Easy peasy question. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this. Could be no complication at all. None. None. Oh no. We lost the other 2 orbs. We now have to get them back. And we're just gonna randomly attack this guy. And we obtained the orbs. But we get the best reward, which is Spirit Tree Teleportation. Also an attack. And an amulet that doesn't do anything.